Welcome to the debate. Here are the rules. The further to the left that everyone stands is the more they agree to the statement. The more to the right that they stand is the more they disagree with the statement. Now let's get into it.
Trading is the best way to make money.
I'm pretty neutral.
I say I'm neutral.
Yeah.
I'm neutral. All right, Riz, why do you agree?
Because I'm a trader. What, you guys? No, I'm joking.
I'm on the fence
I think
on
it's that's why I didn't go strongly agree, because I don't think it is the very, very best way. No. But I think it is an amazing way in this day and age. The amount of information that's available, the opportunities when it comes to capital and growth and networking as well nowadays, compared to, let's say this was 20, 30 years ago, I'd be over there. But because of everything that's available now, I think it's a really great opportunity.
It's definitely a great opportunity. The only reason I'm neutral is I think it depends. The percentages of people that make a lot of money is small, and compared to the percentage of people which lose money.
And that's exactly why I'm over here, because it's quite an open question. It depends on
it depends on the individual.
Yeah.
I think it's more why I'm here is that when you're looking at trading, you've always got a risk of losing money as well, and quite quickly, because you're going against some of the smartest minds in the world, and you're going against the market. I've always said this: you should always learn to monetize something else while you learn to trade, because if you're going to be reliant on earning money for your family and making money from trading and not have a base fundamental foundation and money in the bank, then you're going to struggle.
Make a mistake.
One mistake will just mentally just destroy you.
Might be one of the best ways to lose money.
It's like
I'm kind of like,
do you know what? It's like,
I'm kind of Should we all just come over here? Yeah.
You can turn $100 into $1 million from trading.
Oh, fuck.
No, I think, no one needed to think that $100 into 1 million is just
Stupidity.
Unless you're an influencer. Then you can turn £1 into $1 million.
unless you bought what was that stock last year?
GameStop.
GameStop, yeah.
But they're 1 in a million chances, and even that was
to a million though.
But that was even again that wasn't $100 to maybe 10 grand.
Yeah.
Day trading is the best trading.
Ah, I'd have to. No.
The thing is, if you enter a position and it's wrong and you cut it within the day. If you hug onto a position, you're in denial. So you hug onto that position for a longer period of time. Day trade, always day trade. If you trade in FX, indices, gold, commodities, got to day trade only.
Yeah.
Probably changed my mind now, actually. You didn't say that, but that makes sense. But I do think as well, it's, to make a lot of money, which we've seen on the prop side of things as well, is you've got to be able to back yourself and let a trade mature.
But there's a difference between investing and trading, right? So if you invest maybe into a stock, you like the fundamentals, you like the longer term picture for the company, the growth outlook. If you're trading FX, gold, things like that, it's completely different kettle of fish.
I've seen you have a few heart attacks as well in the past when you go home at night and have to wake up in the morning and hold the trade
because I didn't day trade, because I didn't cut it. So I've had a few heart attacks because of that. Yeah.
Listen, I mostly day trade myself, but I've seen the success that swing traders have, and we obviously have learned there's so many different strategies in the market. I think saying one is better than the other is why I slightly disagree. Like, yes, I do day trade mostly myself, swing trade a little bit. I'm much better at day trading now, but there are very successful swing traders that I can learn from, and that's what I don't think one's better than the other. So
That's why I stayed neutral, just to say that swing trading works, day trading works, scalping works. I think it comes down to the trader, so that's why I just stayed here.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's a larger, if you look at the percentage of profitable traders, there's probably a higher percentage of day traders. Scalping's difficult because it's within 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, which is difficult. Again, position trading or swing trading, you've got days or weeks of movements. You've really got to understand the economics, the fundamentals of what's going to change over that week, and that can just blow your whole position out of the water. So that's why I think agree but not strongly, or neutral, just day trading. I think the majority of, not the majority, but a larger percentage of profitable traders would be day traders.
Trading is gambling. Ooh. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Should we get this?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I would say, based on most traders, they're gamblers, the way they act. But also, I think, because of the uncertainty, right, that you can never guarantee how much you're going to make. It's based off edges, based off probabilities, similar to gambling. So I'd probably put it in that category. There is a difference. I think there is a line, right? But I wouldn't say that it's far away. Like, they're very close to each other.
But the key word is risk. If there's risk in anything, it's a gamble.
I'll probably move it.
Hence the reason why I disagree with that. If there's risk, it's a gamble,
This is the agree side.
This is the agree side. That's why I just came over
This
this
is
side.
disagree that it's not gambling.
Yeah, but I think that just says a lot about the personality side of things as well. Like, used to a little bit more calm than maybe we are. So it goes back to that thing is, you don't think it's, you know, that gambling impulse, but we
I'm interested to know why you would stand there.
So I strongly disagree because like I placed bets on sports before and stuff like that is gambling. I'm prepared to lose 100% of what I put in. If you're doing that in trading, you're not trading. You are throwing money into the market for a gamble. And that's obviously, that's not building a skill. That is not, there's no sort of skill or research or technicals or fundamentals behind that. If you're doing that, if you're just buying an options contract saying, hey, we'll see what happens, yes, you are gambling. But if you are operating with a risk-reward ratio, you've defined where your stop loss is, defined where your entry is, I can call that a gamble. That's a skill. That is trading in the sense. That's why I strongly
but what
disagree.
about when that skill goes wrong? So you've put a trade on before, it's gone wrong.
Yep.
You took a risk, you lost. Is that not a gamble?
No, in my opinion, it's...
I would, because you can take a loss on anything. Any business you start, any
so
decision you make, there's always an up and a downside. I just think...
And I'll still classify that as a gamble,
So the way I look at it, right, most of the money I've made trading is from prop firms. So I put in an expense, let's say $1,000 on an evaluation. I make $9 on the month. That is a business turning $8,000.
But you would be happy to lose that $1,000, right?
Yes, but that's not you know what I mean? That's not.
But you still be prepared to lose $1,000.
I don't know. That's why I feel like it's not a bet. I'm using which I guess like you're right, like gamblers and stuff. They build their skill.
There are definitely gamblers that trade.
Yes, but I don't think trading
styles that is gambling. But I wouldn't put the entire trading space or investing space into the category of
I would agree with you there.
And everyone's going to be watching this now thinking, well, we're not gamblers. I've seen the results.
I would agree with what you said. There's, you got to split. That's why I did move from strongly to disagree, but I would say that.
Trading prop firms is easy money.
Ooh. Easy money.
Do you know what? I've got to go here.
Easy money. I wouldn't know.
Easy. Do you know what?
The word easy.
I'm here.
Actually, I'm with Riz there.
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm with Riz there.
Well, I think this, right, because I'm standing over here, right, because there's no way in God's earth, if I had a full-on, full-time job again, working in the city or whatever, would I be able to do that prop trade? Every day, trading, trying to pass your challenges, trying to get your payouts. Just because of that aspect of it, which is the most important, valuable thing, as we all know here, is time. You've got to try and buy that time back, as you know as well, so you can do it full-time. But if you're coming up, I think it's very difficult, and I think anyone that's doing it successfully, working around a full-time job, a successful full-time job, then hats off, because it wouldn't be easy. If you're
you're on strongly agree.
It's very easy.
You've done what I've done.
You're over here.
Easy money. No, I think.
We're on the same page.
Oh, we're on the same page.
But the opportunity that you can make with little money to make.
Oh, it's huge.
Like one of our most recent highest paid traders, they pay in, they might put in a few thousand, but they've pulled out 100,000. There's not many places or opportunities that you can do that, or you can put 1,000 in, do an evaluation, and then all of a sudden you've got access to a market with $20,000 worth of risk, albeit virtual.
That's one of the reasons why I'm neutral, because exactly what you're saying there. I think if you were trading a deposit-based broker account, you trade it different to a prop account. So it's easier money. It's easier money is what it is,
Because you deposit 1,000 quid, you make 10%, you made 100 quid.
Yeah.
You do that on a 100k account, you've made 10 grand.
But I still think it's...
But if that 100k is your own poke, you're trading that differently to how you trade your prop account.
Yeah, there's no way.
But I think it's the evaluation aspect. It's like you're taking time, you've got to pass that evaluation.
The reason why I stood here, and I would actually probably move a bit to be fair, to agree side, only because it's not easy to make money, but it's easy money in the sense that, kind of going up what Alex said, if you have a job, the likelihood of you saving 100 grand from that job is going to take
Yeah,
Some people a decade
yes,
or more,
yeah,
right?
it's a long.
While with this process, it's easy money in the sense that you pay your fee, small fee, to
Yeah.
get access and to be able to leverage that large, easy
Yeah.
money, if you will.
But time is
Right,
the
that's
most
why I'm still
expensive
here.
thing in the world.
And I know this is not the question, but it's another reason why I love the prop business, because no
Yeah.
one gets majorly hurt in it, which is
No.
important.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah, you can't do your life.
Changes
savings
lives,
on a
man.
deposit.
You know, and, there's again, you can't be a 9-year-old uni kid working at McDonald's, which we've got one at the moment. There's just walked away and got 70 grand, 60 grand payout. It's
Yeah,
mad.
it's
You're
just-
not doing that
yeah.
anywhere else.
But you also do hear the horror stories of people that have really done themselves some bad damage. You know, I'm talking like lifetime money there.
Yeah.
And by running the prop firm, we know that can't happen with us.
Yeah,
you know,
'cause
the
you
worst
can't- you
case
can't
scenario is
deposit your life savings.
you
and
lose your fee.
you're in a trade and you're emotionally attached.
it-
you start depositing.
Force
you
yourself
get
open.
margin call.
In
Yeah,
reality,
force open, open
it's
the long shot.
artificial, right? In reality,
Yeah.
it's what it is, and no one can get hurt. Which is, I know that wasn't the question, but
Easy is what I strongly disagree with. You and I are on the same
Time,
page. It's like, hey,
time is the most valuable thing, and
well,
you've
and,
got to find
and if it was
time.
easy, we would see, 90%
Everyone.
of our traders
Yeah.
getting payouts.
Yeah,
We don't
that's
see
true.
that. We don't see that. So they're incredible resources, obviously. I mean, they've been able to change my life, but easy? No, I would never tell somebody my journey in trading was easy. I never want to give somebody that idea.
you're
you know?
probably the best place to answer that question as well.
I never want to give somebody the idea it's going to be easy. Hey, it's a fantastic resource. It can change your life. It has the power to do so. Easy is not how I would describe it. So, yeah.
Futures is better than Forex.
I think you've got to go in the middle.
I'm going to stay neutral on that.
Listen, Ben, you don't know what you're talking about. Strongly disagree, only because I don't know futures in depth, right? We had a talk, and it does sound really good. There's a lot of positive aspect I see in futures that Forex doesn't have, but simply because I know Forex, I'd have to disagree. But I'm feeling like after our conversation, I'm going to be slowly on that side of the board over time.
Yeah.
How many years till you get all the way over here?
Probably less than 6 months.
Oh, okay.
I would encourage anybody watching this to go watch the other video Riz and I did together, because I enjoyed it a lot, just because I come from the Forex space, trading, index CFDs and whatnot. For US traders, I think it's a no-brainer, especially if you're an index trader. Be on futures. Currencies, I would honestly agree, stay in the Forex space if you can. Now, a lot of US traders are running into issues with that. That's where, I come in to help, you know what I mean? Come on over here, I'll show you why futures are great. If you don't need to change Forex though, I get why traders love it and they should stick with what they know. But futures for me, indexes, it's a no-brainer. It's just a different game, so that's why I'm over here. That's mostly what I trade, and much better in my opinion.
I just think, it's whatever craft you pick up, isn't it? It's like anything you do. If you're going to start from scratch, then. Yeah. But if you're used to something, we are naturally creatures of habit, aren't we? So you've got to kind of adapt to it and learn that extra skill set. But I think so many FX traders now, it's like all this Twitter stuff and all that. Everyone's just like FX. But from that past couple of days, futures definitely,
I think you've got
especially
more
the slippage
chance
and
of
stuff.
futures because of pricing.
Price
right?
feed, yeah.
Okay, because if you're trading the cash, somehow you always end up getting screwed at some stage, right? Can't happen on futures.
Yeah.
Hence
Yeah,
where
that is
margin
one-
is.
Yeah.
Fundamentals are more important than technical analysis.
Got to be fucking strongly agree.
Where's the agree?
Which agrees this side, yeah?
Agrees here.
Cool. Yeah, I'll go first. I actually had this talk with Planty too, when we were talking about it. As a trader, of course, we have to understand fundamentals are what move the market.
That is the statement.
But as day traders, right, we need to have identified entries and exits.
Yes.
That comes from the technicals. So that's where, as a day trading sense, I don't think you can say one is more important than the other, but you have to understand fundamentals are the thing that move the market, right? If we're talking about macro outlook, it wouldn't move without fundamentals. So that is what creates liquidity in the market. But as far as executing trades, I think technicals are just as important.
From a day trading perspective, I think you got a good point.
I think they're
spot on.
I think they're just as important. So
You can see who the
slightly disagree.
engineer graduate is here, can't you? Yeah. But I do think though, I think it is, I've definitely seen coming from obviously a different background, working in the city and stuff like that, is people don't know anything. A lot of these young lads that are doing the prop firm stuff, they don't understand.
They just overlook.
They don't understand fundamentals
just
like
overlook
at all, at all. And it's like, how are you meant to build a career which is let's have it right. That's what we're trying to do here. They're trying to build a career. You need to know everything about your field.
And also the fundamentals or a particular news release or some economic change will completely invalidate every bit of technical analysis that you have.
Can come at any
Whereas
time.
your technical analysis won't invalidate the news bias. As in, that's not going to change the market. If news comes out, but technicals just support, it's at the support level. It's got to. That's why I would agree to fundamentals. Just they've got more power than the.
Of course they have.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
undoubtedly more power.
Absolutely.
One of my main gripes as well, I've been in the market for north of 20 years now, and over the years, whatever various companies that I've worked at, we've paid for technical analysis. Okay, so we were paying these analysts a lot of money for technicals. One thing that always bothered me, they don't ever put their own cock on the block. They're not trading their own money. They can tell you about the support resistance and these Ichimoku clouds, whatever you want to talk about. None of them trade. And that always bothered me. And they're always the technical analysts that never traded. The guys who like the fundamentals get involved.
Yeah.
And you always tend to see with that stuff as well, you see the technicals, like they go well for like a couple of weeks and they just all mess up, don't they?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Then you don't hear from them.
Yeah, they don't hear from
Yeah, no.
So the reason why I switched was it makes a good point that yes, you can have fundamentals, but then the actual art of trading, how are you actually going to trade? You need the technical to trade.
For entries.
But I agree with you guys, especially with what Alex said. Like, I'm a technical trader. I don't understand fundamentals. Yeah, it's if you want to do it as a profession, if you want to be professional, and just generally to help your technicals or to use it alongside your technicals is so important.
Yeah.
That's why I went over there first, because I think more traders should learn it.
It's a strong confluence.
I think
like
if that-
when you're
if
setting
that-
up your technicals and you've got 5 confluences that you need to tick, if that's how some people trade, that would be a strong confluence that you would tick to take that.
The last 2 years, at least in the US-based markets, if you didn't understand what has been going on with FOMC and interest rates in the States, there's no way you made any money.
But also, what tends to
way.
happen with fundamentals is it's not actually the printed number normally, it's actually what's in the reports,
Yeah.
in the
particularly what
detail.
whatever
you know,
Powell
a lot
says,
what Planty
really,
talks
yeah.
about in the detail, what could be happening
Yeah,
3
don't
quarters
just pull
of
up
now.
the economic calendar and just look at it's beat actual or
No,
it's
no,
the
you can't, it's not
consensus.
that.
It's
No.
beat the consensus. You need to actually look into it and
100%.
understand what and why. And
But I think if that question ended with in day trading, then
yeah.
I'd be over there with you.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.